This is a Views with Voices podcast. I'm your host, Dewan Thompson. And first and foremost, man, Happy New Year. Man, I hope the holidays was great and stuff like that. And it's been a while. I plan on, this New Year 2023 on uploading just a little bit more, man. It's been a while, and this is kind of like my therapy in a way. And just talking about, my job and, everything else. Possibly some guests on and stuff like that. But as I uploaded previous videos, I am a correctional officer. I work at a prison, and this episode right here is going to be about the prison system and is it meant for rehabilitation? And so let's get started with that. Is the prison system meant for rehabilitation? And in my opinion, no, but it also depends on what prison you're at, right? And the prison I work at, I don't think it's more of a holding cell. And a lot of dudes they come to me and complain to me about, I'm just trying to program. I just need a job so I can be eligible for parole, so my parole date doesn't move back. And they apply for these jobs and it takes them months and months. And during those months, while they're just waiting to get a call, their parole date pushes back and just keep pushing back. And so prison is a business, right? And this one quote, man, it's fucking amazing, and it's by Wallow 267, and he said, "What prison is a business, right? And what business doesn't want their customers to come back?" And so that is everything, right? That goes into recidivism rate, why it's so high, and the reason why it may shift maybe a little bit lower, but in my opinion, it's going to always be high. You got inmates always coming in and out, and sometimes that is on the programs. There's not enough programs, right? There's not enough funding. If there is funding, where the hell is it going? And but also you can't blame the system for you not programming, right? It has a lot to do with it, but at the end of the day, you're supposed to take accountability in what you have done and what you need to do in order to, go back out there and be successful, right? Be successful in, obtaining a job, excelling in that job. And I know a lot of former inmates, they do trucking, right? Trucking is a lot of money worth in trucking. You're constantly on the move and stuff like that, and you're always working. And that's actually really great for people to, just getting out of prison, because it keeps them busy. It keeps them busy the legal way. And that's the most important thing, right? But you got a lot of inmates who don't take accountability in what, they need to do, right? They get out of prison and they feel like they're stuck. They're always being watched. Yes, you guys are always being watched. There's a reason why you've made those mistakes previously to put you in that position. But it has to be, okay, let me try to better myself. Even though I'm being watched, I still want to better myself for a better life. And there's no reason somebody should want to put themselves in a position to go back to prison. Because for one, that shit is fucking ass. It is terrible. It is terrible how they feed the inmates, how they treat the inmates. And I'm a part of it, right? I'm a part of being a correctional officer, and I try my best to help them out. But then sometimes you got people that try to take advantage of that. And there's a fine line between helping them out, like doing them favors, which you never do favors, but you're supposed to make them feel as if, okay, I can come to him when I actually need help. And that's my job. That's how I view my job. Like, I'm here to help, man. But if you try to take advantage of that, that's not going to happen. That's not going to slide up. I want you to be accountable in your actions, and I want you to be respectful to me, not only me, but my other officers. And if you are doing that, then I have no problem in helping you out. You know what I'm saying? No favors, but definitely helping you out. And whether that's just contacting the caseworker, a correctional caseworker, saying, "Oh, okay, when does my parole date expire? When is it coming up?" And just little things like that, man. It's so simple, man. You make your job as hard as you want it to be, right? But this is a real quick video, simple and quick, man. The prison system is definitely broken, right? There's I don't know how much money is going into these prisons, right? But it seems as if it's not enough. But like I said earlier, if it is enough, where the hell is it going? Because at the prison I work at, the food is getting worse. It's the programs is there's not enough programs, and so does there need to be more funding for prisons? Yes, but if you look at it from, let's say, the victim aspect, why would you want that person that caused you so much trauma, to kind of be better? I'm not too sure, but in my opinion, man, people make mistakes. A lot of people in jail are there for drug offenses and other things like that. There's definitely some that's outrageous, right? Child abuse, rape, murders, and stuff like that. And so, those guys, they need to rehabilitate too. I know it sucks to kind of say that from a victim standpoint, but it's prison is not it's not meant for rehabilitation, right? And I'm just gonna end it off with this quote. I said it earlier: prison is a business, and what prison doesn't want their clients to come back? And so I just want you guys to remember that. For the people that's kind of putting themselves in a position to go to prison, I want you to remember that once you're in there, it's not something nice, right? And it's just the streets times two. And why do you want to be involved in that even more? Because you have a family to take care of. You have kids, you have mothers, maybe your father, your cousin, your auntie. You have people that actually look to you as a financial support, but not only a financial support, but emotional support. And so you need to put yourself in a position where you're always at home. Either you're always at home, you're working, and you're not putting yourself in that position to freaking just go to jail, go to prison for the rest of your life, or 5 years. You need to always just be in the household, especially as a young black male. You need to know how to, just be there, right? Because, I grew up with my father in the prison system. And, I want people to realize that shit, it sucks, right? You want your dad to freaking go to football games. You want him to go to your graduation. You want him to experience all the ups and downs of your life, because when you go through those downs, you need that father figure in your life. And I want you guys to remember that a young kid needs a father figure in their life. So do not put yourself in position to be in fucking prison, all right? All right, this is the Views and Voices podcast. Thank you guys for taking the time out your day to listen, man. Have a good one. Happy holidays.